People, Deluded, I'm back again. As usual, it's always a pleasure speaking to you guys. I'm not going to be here long, but I know you're all seeing the latest report being Mattéo Guendouzi, well, better yet, PSG want Guendouzi. You hear a lot of conflicting reports, we'll get onto it, but apparently, long story short, PSG want to offer potentially money, well, Draxler and or money for Guendouzi. Like I said, with these sort of things, we'll never know the truth. There's always people adding their own spin. Like I've seen straight swap deal. I've actually seen, you know, PSG are interested in Guendouzi, but it's nothing more than just monitoring the player while they're actively trying to offload Draxler, which is why this is the report. You know, some legit truth in this. Everybody's sensationalizing things, and you know, we've learned recently that Guendouzi has rejected Seville, Betis, Hertha Berlin, Atlanta, Valencia, and Villarreal, and obviously Abidal's left Barcelona, so that one's off the top of the thingy, the equation. Apparently, you know, he's waiting for a team better than Arsenal, which is the PSGs, which is the Barças, which are the Juventuses. The problem is, you're going to be a squad player at all of these places. I'd rather be a squad player there than here, admittedly. But, you know, you'd imagine they've got other interests, like Juventus, you know. Guendouzi's one thing, but they've been linked with Aouar and other positions and things. PSG the same. Well, to be fair, I've seen them linked with El Shaarawy, so I'm not sure what they're trying to do. But, you know, for Guendouzi, he'd return home, he'd be playing Champions League football, he'd be, you know, in his homeland under a close eye of Deschamps. He's returned back to Arsenal training. I want him to stay, to be fair. I understand if he's sold to raise funds. He's back at training. He's after playing for France's under-21s. He's spoken of returning back and getting the work done. Is he just saying that because he wants to, you know, he saw where he might have went wrong and wants to put it right and build a, you know, the FA Cup's been and gone, let's build a bridge now. I'm here, Arteta. Is he doing that because a move is happening and he's just conducting himself with some manners? Are we just doing this because we don't want it? We kind of publicly said we want to sell Guendouzi and we're struggling. Is it a thing where, you know, we've tried to use him in swap deals and offer him about, it hasn't banged, so we've got to just maintain? Who knows, people? But I like Guendouzi, but if he doesn't want to be here, then I understand him being sold. For what it's worth, Fabrizio Romano has said the Arsenal board, as well as Arteta, are convinced that Houssem Aouar is a real top player and Aouar would love to move to the Premier League. But Lyon are refusing Guendouzi as part of the negotiation. We knew that because apparently they don't want that profile player. Or Lyon don't want to accept any swap deal. The price tag is 60 million euros and no new bid yet from Arsenal. So yeah, between getting 60 million for that and 40 million up front for Partey, you know, will we do these? I don't know. You'd imagine it's either or. We have to be creative, but neither club, whether it's for Lacazette and Guendouzi to Atletico or to Lyon, don't want to entertain any swap deals or anything like that. They want straight cash, and you know, you're looking at approximately 105 million excluding wages if you was to bring Aouar and Partey in. Is the club going to bring in that? Is the club going to commit to that? On one hand, you'd imagine Arsenal should have the piece to do that. But on the other hand, one has to wonder, can that be done without selling players? You know, can that be done without moving players on? Can we even bring in too many foreign players without addressing the homegrown issues in the club? I don't know. So we're going to have to see how that one develops, people. Away from that, though, and you've all seen, well, if Martinez does leave, we do want David Raya from Brentford. Apparently, he's ready to hand in a transfer request in a bid to force through a move to Arsenal should this happen. So we'll have to see. So in relation to centre mids, in relation to our goalkeepers' futures, mainly Martinez, in relation to certain want-away players and bringing players in and new contracts, there's still a lot of unanswered questions at this club. So we'll have to see what happens. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here. People, DG, I'm out.